everyone, welcome to Thriftmas Day 4. I am home from work and just walked Nelly, so now I need to go drop my rent check off at the leasing office. Then I have a thrift haul to share with you guys from the Goodwill bins for my most recent trip. Then I think I might head over to a thrift store and just kind of peruse, see if I can find any more good holiday decor and or stuff to flip. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for the evening. And if I have energy, TBD, but if I have energy, I'm kind of wanting to make some chocolate chip cookies later. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But first I need to write my check, bring it to the leasing office because I love to wait till the last day to drop my rent check off. Okay, so this is everything that I got at the Goodwill Outlet just a couple days ago when I went thrifting for items to flip online. I didn't get a ton of stuff. I think there's right around 10 items in here, but it was still pretty solid, and I got some items that I know will sell for a good price and in probably a pretty decently quick turnaround time. So the first thing is this pair of Mother jeans. And this is a brand I really like to grab at the Goodwill Outlet. I sometimes will grab it at a regular thrift store, but at the Goodwill Outlet I certainly like to grab it. The one thing that was keeping me potentially from picking up this exact pair was that they are a size 23, which is a pretty small size. Even a size 24 I oftentimes will pass on just because it can be a pretty slow mover. So a size 23 I was really hesitant to grab these, but ultimately I did. So they might end up taking a little bit to sell, but I know when they do sell they will leave me with a good profit. I decided just to go with my gut and grab them, and hopefully they don't sit for a long time, but there is a chance that they will, so hopefully I'm wrong about that. Next one is one of my all-time favorite brands to find and sell, and it is Smartwool. So this one I was very excited to come across in a bin, and it was a pretty picked through bin, so I was pleasantly surprised to find it. And it is a pair of base layer leggings with some, I guess, built-in footies or just built-in socks. I don't know how exactly I'm going to describe that. I have to look that up, but kind of a stocking style where it's, you know, all connected, I guess. But these are a size medium. Looks like a women's medium, and should be a very quick sale because not only does Smartwool sell fast, but it is winter, the peak time that people are buying this type of outdoor base layer item. So I really do anticipate this to be a very quick flip once I get them listed, and I'm thinking these probably will sell right around 40 to 50 or so, even used. This brand, this next one does need a little bit more of a lint rolling to get it fully cleaned up, but it is this Patagonia Cinchilla pullover. It's got these quarter snaps along the collar, chest area. Great condition, great item. I love finding these cinchillas, or really any patty, but these more substantial, you know, sweaters, pullovers, jackets, sherpas, anything like that, fleece, I love to find. And I was kind of surprised to see it because it was in a new round, but it was probably the 4th or so bin that I went through in that new round. So the fact that it hadn't gotten snatched up yet kind of surprised me, but I am expecting that to be probably right around a $50 sale. Next up is this pair of Outdoor Voices, and they are a pair of workout leggings, athletic leggings in a size women's small. And I would have left these if I were paying more than a couple dollars because they don't really sell for a ton. This does look like a pretty technical pair, a little thicker, nicer, higher quality, definitely a little bit of a higher impact legging. So they might go for a bit more, but Outdoor Voices doesn't really sell for a ton and doesn't sell super well anymore. But it is still worth grabbing at bins prices in great condition. So the regular thrift store did have this priced at $9.99. And then it did end up going to the bins where I was able to buy it for just a couple dollars. So I'm probably gonna list these right around 35 and expect 25 for those. Then I did end up getting 3 Lululemon tops, and 2 of them came from the viewer that I met at the bin. So thank you again so much if you're watching. This first one is a camo print kind of sheer tank top. Gonna look up the exact style, but I would guess just based on my typical experience selling Lulu tank tops that it'll sell right around $20 to $25. Here's another one. It's got a little bit of a higher neck, kind of a mesh and a lime green color. I'll probably list this one around 25 to 28 and expect right around 20 for this. And it was priced at $7.99 at Goodwill which I actually would have passed on if I were at the regular Goodwill and saw that price. So again, bins prices, I'm there, but regular thrift store prices, not necessarily going to be worth it for a Lululemon tank top. This one, on the other hand, is the Lululemon Swiftly Tech t-shirt or top. And so this actually will go for a bit more. I'm guessing this will sell right around 25 to 30. Probably list it around 38 and expect in that $25 to $30 range. But the Swiftly Tech does very well. I've sold the long sleeve a couple times, and I don't know about the short sleeve. I want to say I've sold a tank top potentially. I can't remember, but if you see the Swiftly Tech, it's got this like round kind of design on the front. It's got a very specific look. It's got some sort of venting and then that design right here. So if you do a quick Google reverse image on these items, you normally can figure out the style name, especially for something like the Swiftly Tech. Oh, Nelly just walked by my lights and totally moved it, but I think it's actually almost better lighting, so thank you, Nelly, good job. But yes, the Swiftly Tech I am always happy to find. Doesn't always happen for me, but when I come across it, I am definitely gonna grab it and happy to see it. All right, this next one, I didn't actually end up looking at comps or the sell-through rate or anything. I just went with my gut on these, and they were very lightweight at the Goodwill Outlet, so I figured they would be worth picking up. But it is a Victoria's Secret vintage gold label pair of lace leggings, and I just thought these were so beautiful, perfect for fall winter to wear under a dress or a tunic or something like that. And I'm going to try to use some good keywords to describe this when I list it, so hopefully it'll get a lot of eyes on it and sell pretty quickly. I'm thinking whimsy goth and punk, things like that. Please let me know if you have good keywords for black lace. I think there are probably some that I don't even know or that I can't think of. So please comment down below and let me know if you have any good keyword ideas for these. But I thought these were stunning. I'm guessing they'll sell 30, 40 or so is kind of my guess. And then the last item that I picked up to sell on Poshmark or eBay is this pair of Universal Standard wide leg, dark denim, dark wash jeans. They are a very nice, thick, quality denim. I've got this zip fly right here. They do look like they are a high rise, size 10. And I'm going to get these listed ASAP. I believe I've only picked up this brand one other time, and it wasn't as good of a style as these even. And I think these have a lot going for them. Wider leg, nice dark wash, especially this time of year. Dark wash is much more on trend than a lighter wash, so I think these will sell pretty quickly once I get them listed. That is all that I got at the bins a couple days ago. I did end up tossing a good amount back, which I think I showed you in the last vlog. I didn't get a ton of stuff, but I think the stuff that I did get will sell for a good amount and hopefully sell pretty quickly. All right, but I am gonna head to the thrift store pretty soon, just see what I can find. No expectations, just wanna look a little bit. All right, just finished up dinner. I'm going to get some chocolate chip cookies going in just a minute. But the Spotify Wrapped came out today, so I do want to share what my top artists were on Spotify. And if you wouldn't mind leaving your either top 5 or #1 top played artist in the comments, I would be very curious to hear what yours are. So my top artists on Spotify this year were Taylor Swift, Morgan Wallen, Hardy, Fade, and Jordan Davis. Let me zoom it in. There they are, top played artists this year. This one's really funny to me, Jordan Davis. I think I know 1, maybe 2 songs, so I must have played them that many times for him to end up in my top artist. All right, I'm going to get going on these chocolate chip cookies and hopefully they turn out well. Last time I made them, I didn't have quite enough butter, so they were good, but they weren't great. So now that I have enough butter and all the ingredients, I'm hoping they are chef's kiss. All right, the cookies are about to go in, and not only are chocolate chip cookies like the superior cookie, but they are pretty easy to make, so that was very quick. 9 minutes. All right, looking at my Spotify Wrapped actually reminded me about, on Poshmark you can look at your top brands from the year, so I'm actually going to look, or you can, specify in the current month, the year, all time, things like that. So I'm going to go into my seller tools on Poshmark right in here, and then my closet insights, and looking at the current year. So my top 5 brands in sales this year were #1 Patagonia, #2 Madewell, #3 Lululemon, #4 Free People, and #5 Urban Outfitters. That one kind of is surprising to me, but there are my top 5. Please let me know your top brands from the year. You can look at your top brands for the sales and then top brands for listings sold. So mine are actually the same top 5 in a slightly different order, but Patagonia still #1. Gotta love it. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up here and call it a night. Once the cookies come out, there will be enough for another batch. And then I think just going to relax after that. But thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.